is on the air, desperate, with every Senator Cruz is on the air. We do not need two twins from Washington, D.C. in the Oval Office, do we?
New Jersey Governor Chris Christie on the stump with Donald Trump, the candidate he endorsed following his own withdrawal from the presidential race. Governor Christie making the case he so often made in the debates against Senators Rubio and Cruz. Our Newsmax TV Super Tuesday coverage continues now. I'm J.D. Hayworth at the anchor desk, and I'd like to bring back two of my guests from Newsmax New York. We've got our friend Steve Malzberg, who you see each weeknight evening at 7 Eastern, and Skyping in from Atlanta, Matt Towery. Matt, gotta ask you about what will transpire in Michigan. The debate comes up in just a couple of nights. Will we see a replay of last week? Will we see a refinement in strategy from Ted Cruz? Or will Donald Trump be able to marshal an argument of economic nationalism and fair trade that can carry the day there in the Motor City?
Well, look, I'm gonna look to my ultimate mentor, Newt Gingrich, who I've known since I was too young to even say. And I watched Newt tonight, and he said the same thing that I've been saying, and that is Cruz and Rubio have to take each other on, or they have to take someone out. You cannot, the idea that they're going to continue marching along with Rubio taking a little bit here and Cruz taking a little bit there, that's only going to give Donald Trump his victory straight away. And I think, by the way, that victory is very, very close at hand. But if they can't get themselves together, and Michigan is going to be very interesting. Gizzy is right. John is right. Michigan can be very unpredictable. But I don't think Michigan is going to affect Florida very much. And if Florida stays the way the polling is right now, our own poll has it, other polls have it, with Trump way ahead. If that doesn't change and he wins Florida, I'm telling you, that's all she wrote for this battle.
Steve Malzberg, to Florida and what's going to happen in the Sunshine State. I think a lot of us were anticipating that Governor Rick Scott might come out and endorse Donald Trump. And what about Jeb Bush? Is it a timing issue to get officially behind Rubio, or will Jeb stay out of this thing?
You know, to me, Jeb Bush is as insignificant as Chris Christie. I mean, Jeb Bush was trailing miserably in the polls in Florida. We saw what happened in South Carolina. I don't think his endorsement is going to mean much at all. Now, Rubio has promised a victory in Florida. If Rubio does not deliver a victory in Florida, he's done.
And as we take a look at Florida, Matt Towery, you do a lot of work in the Sunshine State. What about the timing of endorsements? Are you with Steve that the Jeb Bush endorsement would not mean much to the Rubio candidacy?
Yeah. You know, you guys know Florida well. I poll it for the Fox affiliates in Tampa and Orlando. The truth is, the people down there are pretty much over Jeb Bush. I mean, it's been a long time. It's a very transient state. We have a lot of people who don't remember him that well as governor. The Bush name hasn't floated that well. For every reason that Steve said, it's not going to have any effect. Rick Scott's endorsement may have more effect because it sort of just puts the name behind what he's already said, which is basically that he likes Donald Trump. But in the end, I think unless there's a disaster in Michigan in the debate there, and I'm wondering why Trump's debating in that, because he's going to have a very hostile debate. I probably would just take a pass had I been him. But if he's going to go ahead and do the debate and survive Michigan, if he survives Michigan, he's going to win Florida. There'll be nothing, unless something comes up in the news cycle, that will really blow him out of the water. One caveat, and that is this anti-Trump group, and I've got people down in Florida telling me tonight, are bombarding already the airwaves and all the major media markets in Florida with these new anti-Trump ads. That could take some points off of Donald Trump over 2 weeks' time.
About a minute and a half remains. Steve Malzberg, will that work? All the anti-Trump advertising, will it be enough to give Rubio a victory in Florida?
No, gee, I hope they're including the Pope and Vicente Fox and Joe Biden in those anti-Trump ads. Listen, I agree. He committed to the debate on my show that he would attend the next Fox debate, which is the one in Michigan that was alluded to. I think Megyn Kelly is going to go after him, and they're going to try to rattle him. He's going to be calm like he was tonight at his press conference. I think he's going to let the bullets fly, and he's going to let it roll off as best he can, and he's going to be as presidential as he can. He doesn't need need to convince anybody else. He needs the status quo going forward. He's ahead in Michigan. He stays ahead in Michigan. He's ahead in Florida. He stays ahead in Florida. And then it's over.
All right, well, we're almost over, but the final 20 seconds to Matt Towery. If you had advice for front-runner Trump in the Thursday night debate, what would it be, Matt?
Listen to Steve Malzberg.
and watch Steve Malzberg. Watch Steve Malzberg weeknights at 7 here on Newsmax TV. Fair enough. Gentlemen, we do appreciate your time. Matt Towery via Skype and Steve Malzberg from Newsmax New York. And, of course, we hope you'll stay with Newsmax TV, not only for the Steve Malzberg show weeknights at 7, but the show that follows, Newsmax Prime at 8 o'clock, which I host each weeknight. That'll do it for our Super Tuesday coverage for tonight. For those you see and those you don't, J.D. Hayworth saying, stay brave, stay free, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.